Can an art tool stand against the tide of AI and still champion true human creativity? In a world where AI is rapidly changing the landscape of digital art, Procreate has taken a bold stance to protect the essence of human creativity. As many platforms of digital art, Procreate has taken a bold stance to protect the essence of human creativity, as many platforms rush to integrate generative AI. Procreate's decision to reject this trend raises an important question. Is there still a place for purely human-driven artistry in the digital age? Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crypt IQ Tech, for more creative insights. In a digital era where generative AI is becoming a dominant force, Procreate is making waves by rejecting its integration to safeguard human creativity. Unlike many competitors who embrace AI to generate art with a single click, Procreate is committed to preserving the unique touch and authenticity that only human artists can bring. This bold move not only sets Procreate apart, but also sparks a crucial conversation about the future of art in a world increasingly influenced by technology. Let's explore why Procreate is taking this stand and what it means for artists everywhere. Procreate's stance on generative AI. Procreate has taken a firm and principled stance by rejecting the integration of generative AI into its platform, a decision that underscores its commitment to preserving the essence of human creativity. Unlike many digital art tools that are increasingly incorporating AI to automate the creative process, Procreate believes that true artistry cannot be replicated by algorithms. The company's decision is grounded in a profound respect for the artist's craft, recognizing that every brushstroke, color, and composition reflects the artist's thoughts and emotions. Procreate's
Hello? Yo. Alright, I'm tweaking. Alright, this is my third time redoing this video on live stream with no viewers. Hey, it's Wolvie. It's Wolvie Draws. I'm back with another stream. Before we get into the streaming stuff, I wanted to do this reaction video. I was gonna actually start the stream later, but I was watching this video and I was like, let me just hop on stream and do it. This is my third time. I'm having problems with my microphone and I keep recording it and keep finding out the microphone doesn't work. But anyway, I think Procreate has made a statement about AI, about generative AI, and I haven't watched anything about it or research. I've just been seeing headlines. And for context, since I'm new on YouTube, I'm an artist. I've been doing art for a long time, since well over 10 years, and I draw. That's my primary expression of art. I make comics, and I paint. I've been learning to paint consistently for 4 years now since the pandemic, and I used to do gouache a lot in college. That was my first experience with painting. But anyway, I've been using digital art softwares for a while now. I've used my first experience is Photoshop. I think it was like CS5. My mom was a photographer, so she had it for editing photos, and she had a little Wacom, a bamboo tablet, the type with no screen, and that's how I learned. But I didn't learn much. You know, it was really a slow process, and it took me like till today, till now. I'm still just getting a grasp on working digitally and like getting a steady workflow and being able to be productive like that. For the most of my life, it was just dipping my toes in and out, or I would use it when I needed it for projects, like on a need basis. But I would always work on paper if I could, until recently. Um, but yeah, so Photoshop, probably like CS4. Then took some Photoshop classes in high school, and yada yada yada. Sorry, I lost track. But yeah, Photoshop, Manga Studio, Clip Studio. Now today I only use Clip Studio. I don't have an iPad right now. I'm on PC. Clip Studio has it all for me. I haven't needed anything outside of Clip Studio. Sometimes for certain stuff I want to get in. I want to get Illustrator for certain things in terms of branding and like illustration purposes, but I've never really needed it for most stuff. I haven't used Photoshop in a long time. In my experience, I stopped using Photoshop right when they did CC, because that was right when I was in college, and it was just chalked. I don't know. I already didn't like how everything was becoming subscription services at that time. Like that was the time when everything was transitioning to subscription services, and then they did CC, and I was just getting my digital gear set up, like my computer, tablet stuff, and then you want to tell me I gotta subscribe to this joint when I don't even like got consistent income. Like, come on, son. So that's when I just like stopped using Photoshop altogether. I honestly just used my mom's. She had CS6, she had CS5, and on like an old Mac Pro, and so I would just use that when I needed to do digital stuff for commissions and stuff. Um, but that was before I went into college. And then at college I had the computer lab, so I could use their stuff. But I didn't like using Photoshop for some reason. It just like Photoshop is just never felt like they made it for illustrators, for artists. I mean, hence the name. It's Photoshop, and then they call Illustrator like that's what illustrators want to use. But I don't know. I think if they were smart, they would have combined the two software like from the gate or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm nobody. Let's start this video.
Against the tide of AI and still champion true.
Oh yeah, one quick aside. So as you're watching this time lapse, pay attention and let me know if you think it's a real artist or an AI artist.
Human creativity. In a world where AI is rapidly changing the landscape of digital art, Procreate has taken a bold stance to protect the essence of human creativity. As many
All right, let me know in the comments if you thought that was real life or AI stuff. I mean, real artists or AI artists. I think it was AI artists.
platforms rush to integrate generative AI. Procreate's decision to reject this trend raises an important question. Is there still a place for purely human-driven artistry in the digital age?
Purely human-driven artistry in the digital age. Is there a place for it? I don't like the way that was worded. Is there still a place? It's like an insulting question to an artist. Cause yeah, it's like when you got a girl over and y'all done did everything y'all had planned, and you kind of want to go on with your day, and you ask her, so what you about to do? That's what that question feels like. Is it's like asking the artist, like, oh, so what y'all about to do? And you say that with the little expectation, or the girl might ask you that if you overstay your welcome. If a girl asks you that, so what you about to do? That means she trying to hear you bounce. All right. Anyway, yeah, I didn't like how that was worded. How could there not be a place for human artistry? Because that's what artistry is. It's a human thing. It's a human concept. It's a human idea. It's an expression of human emotion, human ideals, human morals, just humanity in general. It's an expression of humanity. So how could there ever not be a place for it? Anyway, let's keep going.
Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crypt IQ Tech, for more creative insights. In a digital era where generative AI is becoming a dominant force, Procreate is making waves by rejecting its integration to safeguard human creativity. Unlike many competitors who embrace AI to generate art with a single click, Procreate is committed to preserving the unique touch and authenticity that only human artists can bring. This bold move not only sets Procreate apart, but also sparks a crucial conversation about the future of art in a world increasingly influenced by technology. Let's explore why Procreate is taking this stand and what it means for artists everywhere. Procreate's stance on generative AI.
Before they get into that, and if you use Clip Studio, let me know in the comments if you used any of their AI tools. I don't think they have generative AI tools, I'm not sure, but I think they have like an AI color assist, and they introduced some new tools like that are AI. Let me know if you use them and what you think of them in the comments. But I haven't heard anybody talking about Clip Studio not using AI, because they use AI but not generative AI, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look into that before I stand on that.
Procreate has taken a firm and principled stance by rejecting the integration of generative AI into its platform, a decision that underscores its commitment to preserving the essence of human creativity. Unlike many digital art tools that are increasingly incorporating AI to automate the creative process, Procreate believes that true artistry cannot be replicated by algorithms. The company's decision is grounded in a profound respect for the artist's craft, recognizing that every brushstroke, color, and composition reflects the artist's thoughts and emotions. Procreate's philosophy is that art is inherently personal and unique to each individual. By resisting the trend towards AI-generated content, Procreate aims to ensure that the creative process remains a deeply human experience. This decision also reflects Procreate's dedication to its user community, many of whom value the hands-on approach that the app provides. Instead of offering shortcuts through AI, Procreate continues to develop tools that empower artists to refine their skills and fully realize their creative visions. This stance has resonated strongly.
The thing with the shortcuts to AI is you're only shortcutting yourself. You're just shortcutting yourself because you're not going to learn how to express yourself through your art, or you're not going to develop the skills you need to express any humanity. You're just going to have to use the shortcuts, and every prompt, all the AI stuff, it doesn't really have humanity. Just because a human told it what to do doesn't mean that it has humanity to express. Right, anyway.
Strongly within the artistic community, with many praising Procreate for valuing human creativity over technological convenience. By prioritizing the artist's voice over machine-generated output, Procreate stands as a beacon for those who believe that the future of art should remain in human hands. Why Procreate values human creativity? Procreate values human creativity because it believes that art is a deeply personal expression of individual thought, emotion, and experience, something that no machine can truly replicate. The team behind Procreate understands that each artist's work is unique and shaped by their perspectives, imagination, and imperfections. By focusing on human-driven creativity, Procreate ensures that its tools enhance rather than replace the artist's innate abilities. The app is designed to give artists full control, allowing them to experiment, make mistakes, and grow in their craft. This approach aligns with Procreate's core mission to empower artists to tell their own stories in their way. The company recognizes that while AI can mimic patterns and styles, it lacks the soul and intent behind every brushstroke that only a human can provide. Procreate's dedication to preserving this creative authenticity is what sets it apart, making it a cherished tool for artists who value genuine artistic expression. Impact on the artist community.
Yo, the filters on Procreates and the layer effects are so bomb. They're so bomb. That's the one thing I miss about Procreate, and the gradient tool. Or they didn't have a gradient tool, but the way that you could do gradients with the Gaussian blur, I really like that. For some reason, I like doing that more than using the gradient tool on CS. Clip Studio Paint.
Procreate's decision to reject generative AI has had a profound impact on the artist community, sparking both admiration and relief among creators. Many artists feel that the rise of AI-generated content poses a threat to the integrity of art, reducing the value of human creativity to mere algorithms. Procreate's stance is seen as a validation of the artist's role in the creative process, reinforcing the importance.
When they say many artists, it's all of us. Just gonna throw that out there. It is all of us. You know, there is a minority, but we ain't gonna talk about them. The real artists, it's all of us that are against AI.
Importance of skill, intuition, and personal expression. The community has responded positively, with many artists expressing gratitude for a platform that prioritizes their craft over technological trends. By focusing on tools that enhance the artist's natural abilities, Procreate fosters an environment where creativity can flourish without the pressure to conform to AI-driven methods. This has led to a deeper trust and loyalty among its users, who appreciate the company's commitment to their creative journey. Moreover, Procreate's position has inspired conversations about the future of art, encouraging artists to reflect on the value of their work in an increasingly automated world. The company's dedication to preserve.
I resonate with that. I need to go watch their actual statement was, because this is what I've been saying to my friends and artists I know, is like, this only means that you just have to focus on the humanity even more. You have to actually have a purpose with your art. It can't just be drawing something cool. It can't just be making something pretty, you know, because the AI can do that. So we have to be honest. We can't act like the AI can't make something good looking, right? But you have to what we can provide as artists, what we provide that the AI can't is humanity. Is connecting on a human level. That's what people are missing. That's what it's a live in an age of loneliness or whatever, if you want to call it that. But you need to really think about your message and how you're trying to move people, how you're trying to affect people. What are things you want people to think about and feel when looking at your work? And this, I think, comes down to understanding yourself, having some life experience. It also comes down to medium and what medium you choose to work in, because there's lots of different mediums. You can be an illustrator who makes images that go along with text. You can make what are they called? Those digital novels or whatever. You could make comic books. You can make standalone images, illustrations, or you could, and how you present is a big thing, because a standalone image, a digital illustration is one thing, but if you print your work up and put thought into production and how you present it on a wall, now it's a fine art piece. And now it's a different, you're saying a different thing and you're presenting your work as something else. So we need to think about what is our message? What is the humanity in our work? How is and also how is our work reflecting the world? How does our art reflect the world? Because I personally, I'm not trying to bash anyone, but personally, I kind of get tired of looking on ArtStation. Not that anyone still uses ArtStation, but whatever it is, Instagram, now it's YouTube. I've been on YouTube a lot, and I'm tired of just seeing people just drawing cool stuff. It's just cool stuff, and it's not like, it's not personal to them. It's not reflective of the environment where they are or anything. It's just drawing cool stuff, and it gets boring. Like, rest in peace, Kim Jong-gi. God bless his soul. It's great that we have a lot of people trying to draw like him and emulate his style, but he drew stuff that he was into. He drew stuff that he was into. He was into a lot of stuff, and that's why he was such a good drawer. He was into motorcycles. He was into watches. In some ways, he was somewhat of a material man, not in a bad sense, but in, like, he was fascinated by well-made objects, and you could see that in his work. He even though it seemed like he drew everything, you could see his personality through his work, and you could see his culture through his work. I think, that's important. Our work needs to reflect the world around us. That's, I think, one reason why Kim Jong-gi's work was so powerful, is that he created these great panoramic views of the world around us. It's a fictional world that he made from his head, kind of, but he is still depicting the world around us. It's just through his lens, and he's heavily interpolating it and making it, of his own. You feel me? And artists need to think about that a lot, because doing art as a job is one thing, and doing art because you have something to express is one thing. And it's okay if you don't really know what you have to express, or if you don't have anything to express. That's fine. Because there will be a time where you'll know what you want to express, what you want to say, the inspiration will come, but maybe that means you need to have some more life experiences. You need to find, joy or inspiration in other activities, other parts of life, because if art is just, an expression of humanity, you need to have as much human experience as you can, to influence your art. And so that's my viewpoint on that. I'd love to hear other people's viewpoint. I'm sure that this is, a lot of artists have been renegotiating with themselves and re-navigating how they view art in terms of is it for fun? Is it a job? Is it possible for it to be a job anymore? Um, I think I believe there's always a way if you're dedicated to and you're patient, and you keep creating. There's always a way. Um, but that doesn't. I'm also an adult. I'm an independent adult, and I work, and I don't I I don't work in the industry. I don't work in any type of art industry. Sometimes I get commissions from people. All of my art opportunities I found in real life in my city, and I'm blessed to live in a city. If you're an artist, I would recommend that you move to a city, just because you know art is all about people laying eyes on your work, what you made, and there's the most concentration of eyes. There's more going on in a city. Art shows. It's easier to meet people. Um, but yeah, I'd love to hear other people's opinions in the comments and what they think. Let's keep going with this video.
Serving human artistry has made it a beacon of hope for those who believe that true creativity cannot be replaced by machines. Comparison to competitors. When compared to its competitors, Procreate's decision to reject generative AI positions it uniquely in the digital art landscape. While many other platforms are racing to integrate AI features that can generate art with minimal human input, Procreate has chosen to focus on empowering the artist rather than automating the creative process. Competitors like Adobe and Corel have embraced AI to streamline tasks and provide users with quick AI-generated content.
I never used Coral Painter. A lot of people do. I never used it. I don't know what's the draw with Coral Painter.
Catering to a growing demand for efficiency and instant results. However, Procreate stands out by championing a more traditional.
That's why I'm saying you got to be patient with your work. To make something that's gonna have meaning, that's gonna impact people, as an artist, you're trying to create an experience. That you're trying to create something that people remember. And it takes time to do that. You can't rush it. It can't be all about productivity. You can't be super hard on yourself you can't just rip yourself up about technique and skill level when it's not about that, the success of your art isn't just about your skill level, your technique. It's about who you are as a person. It's about what you know, how well you know the human condition and humans and how well you can connect with them. It's about a lot of things, and it depends what your goals are with art. If you want an art career, it's about who you know. It's about where you are. It's about your branding. But anyway.
Hands-on approach. It believes that art is not just about the final product, but the journey of creation, where every decision, mistake, and discovery is vital. By not integrating AI, Procreate ensures that the creative process remains fully in the artist's hands, offering tools that enhance their natural skills without overshadowing them. This approach resonates strongly with artists who seek a deeper connection with their work and value the authenticity of human-made art. While AI-driven tools may appeal to those looking for speed and convenience, Procreate appeals to those who prioritize originality.
Can we make a new name for AI art? Art is already a huge term that encompasses everything. Art is everything, right? And I'm of the mindset, I'm not trying to get into the argument of what is and isn't art. I'm fine with calling everything art. I was fine with calling everything art until the AI came along. Because before, everything art meant, it had to be human made. What else is going to make something to call art? Maybe an elephant. Yeah, the elephant can make art, but that's a living thing, So once the AI came out and it jumped right to art, nobody expected it to jump right to art, and it got good at art, and it makes me, that might be the one thing I don't think we can fit under the term art is art made by AI. Like what can we call it? AI art. Call it art. It's just art. We could call it that because at the end of the day, it always is just all right. It's never an AI artist is never gonna be amazing. You know what I'm saying? they're always gonna put out a bunch of work that's just aight, and then you're gonna have to sift through it and compile it or edit it or whatever. But it's never gonna make something excellent. It's never gonna have that hit factor. It's never gonna be able to make a hit, like a hit story or a hit. You know, it just can't. A banger. AI can't make no bangers. They don't got them in them. They don't got them in them. And by banger, I mean like a picture that has real meaning, not just a cool picture, not Bart in a swag shirt or one of those just, oh, that's a cool picture, let me repost it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about image that you sit down and you look at for a second, or you're just sitting and you're thinking about it, like, whoa, what's, something that you know it when you see it. You know it when you see it. If you're paying attention, not everyone's paying attention. If you're paying attention, you'll know it when you see it.
Personal expression, and the mastery of their craft. This distinction has earned Procreate a loyal following of artists who appreciate its dedication to preserving the essence of true creativity. Long-term vision for Procreate. Procreate's long-term vision is all about making sure human creativity stays front and center, even as technology changes rapidly. They believe that as tech keeps advancing, artists should still be the driving force behind their creative work. Procreate wants to make sure that artists have the tools they need to enhance their skills without sacrificing their own artistic integrity. One of the key aspects of Procreate's approach is their decision to avoid using generative AI. While AI might be popular in some circles, Procreate is sticking to their belief that human creativity should be the core of the artistic process. This isn't just a temporary choice.
It's not popular in none of my circles.
How they plan to develop their products in the future.
And I'm in a lot of circles because I ain't no square, so I don't know what he's talking about. Part of me thinks that like the whole AI narrative is just so big and prevalent because the internet is run by tech guys or something. Like I know AI is popular in a lot of circles, but creative circles it's not really popular in. Like it's popular in like non-creative circles, but that's not the topic of conversation. Like of course industries that are about business and all about profit, of course they would be into it, but art and the creative industries are about the intangibles. So we see it for what it is, and we already know, artists already know the intangibility of art. Like you just never know what's really gonna stick, so you just keep throwing stuff at the wall, and that's cool. The AI can do that, but the AI doesn't really, I don't know. I don't think the AI can understand, like, I don't know. Anyway.
Looking ahead, Procreate is all about innovation. They're committed to constantly improving and expanding their tools to help artists push their boundaries and explore new techniques. For example, their popular app, Procreate, has seen numerous updates over the years, each one bringing new features designed to inspire and challenge users. In 2023 alone, Procreate introduced a series of new brush sets and advanced color features that allowed artists to experiment in ways they couldn't before. Procreate also plans to keep their platform evolving alongside artists. This means refining the tools they already offer, adding new ones that spark creativity, and ensuring that artists always have full control.
So I really love cityscapes. I like drawing cityscapes a lot. I live in a big city. You can't tell I'm a city boy. But damn, that's beautiful. Damn. See, I'm never gonna know who drew this. I'm never gonna know nothing about this image. This is a problem with the internet. I'm gonna talk about it at the end of the video.
Control over their work. This approach helps artists stay in charge of their own creative journey and ensures that their work reflects their personal vision. In addition to focusing on tool development, Procreate wants to build a global community of artists who share a passion for human creativity. They aim to create a space where artists from around the world can exchange ideas, techniques, and inspiration freely. By fostering this kind of supportive environment, Procreate hopes to nurture artistic growth and help artists from all backgrounds thrive. Ultimately, Procreate envisions itself as a steadfast and dependable partner for artists who cherish and uphold the distinct and endearing essence of human creativity, particularly in an age where automation and technology are becoming increasingly prevalent. Their goal is to continue being more than just a tool. They aim to be a supportive and nurturing community for artists who deeply appreciate and recognize the unparalleled value of the human touch in the world of art. In conclusion, Procreate's decision to reject generative AI is a bold affirmation of its commitment to human creativity. By choosing to prioritize the artist's hand and mind over automated processes, Procreate stands out in a landscape increasingly dominated by AI-driven tools.
Like, that's what I mean by like those type of statements. Like, that's a tech bro narrative in a landscape increasingly dominated by AI tools. I'm not seeing it yet. Like, I don't know. Where is the AI? I get there's all the doom and gloom. People are losing a lot of jobs, or so I hear. But I haven't seen it. Like, I haven't seen any AI successes. I haven't watched any. I haven't seen anything from AI that, that's more than just a clickbait title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen any projects that were all AI that were good, that weren't gimmicky and weren't just clinging to the fact that AI made it to get some clout, because, like, look, it was AI. And even those projects use hella man hours to get the AI just to do it right. So I'm not seeing I get if you make a living on commissions and, like, drawing people's avatars or people's OCs, that the AI is probably a big hurt piece. But that's just the way of the world. Like, you got to be adaptable. The thing with art is there's no guarantees, and we kind of knew that coming into it. You got to take it on the chin and adapt. You got to figure out. And I'm not saying adapt in terms of, like, start using AI or anything like that. I'm just saying you got to find a new way to make a life for yourself. For a lot of us, it might mean getting different jobs, going into different fields, going into different careers. I think a lot of artists would benefit from not having to draw and create for money and being able to do something less close to heart for money and draw less hours a day, but in your free time. That it's okay to do that. It's okay to work and draw sometimes. You gotta be patient, you just gotta be patient. Work, and everything you experience, just, remember, use it to inspire you.
Stance resonates deeply with artists who value authenticity and personal expression in their work. As Procreate continues to innovate, it remains dedicated to enhancing the creative journey without compromising the essence of true artistry. For those who believe in the power of human creativity, Procreate is a champion of their craft. Thanks for watching.
Alright, shout out Crypt IQ Tech. It was a decent video. It wasn't too biased. It was a good video. It gave, like, a broad picture, it seems. We could have kind of skipped the whole last half of the video, but there was one point I wanted to say about something. I forgot what it was. But yeah, I don't really see the AI replacing us. I see the AI making people crave human art even more, and crave art that's even more overtly human and even more overtly grounded in reality. Not meaning realism, but meaning art that depicts reality, not fantasy art, not I don't know. I like manga, I like anime. If you're gonna draw anime girls or manga, give them a cool fit. Give them a outfit that's from your culture. Or give them an outfit, like, I don't know. I see a lot of cutesy outfits that are, like, they're very designed, but they're nondescript. Like I don't know what word, like what is that outfit? I don't know what this is, so I can't relate to it. I can say it looks cool, but it's not relatable. I want people to try depicting characters that are close to home. Create characters based off people you know, the people in your community, people around you, because then you're immediately representing your community, and it's gonna create more humanity in your art. How many people have you walked up to and asked if you could draw a portrait of them? Have you ever done that? If you have, you know how great of an experience that can be, or how awful. You know, sometimes the drawing just is a dud. Sometimes you offend somebody, but that's okay. It's what it is. You know, at least you got a reaction. Any reaction is better than no reaction. No, I'm not gonna say that. You know, I don't know. Not any. That's not a good rule to live by. But anyway, the the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, I when I was younger and I was learning how to write, everyone always says, write what you know, write what you know, write what you know, write what you know. And I'm gonna say the same thing with drawing and painting. Paint what you know, draw what you know. Um, that's 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 what art is. And everyone's making these hour-long videos, 2-hour-long videos that are explaining how disconnected our media, entertainment, and art is from the actual, you know, average human experience. And yeah, it's true. But I'm calling on people as individuals to take it upon themselves to change that by not only just drawing cool things and depicting cool things and trying, you know, to make their own IPs, to make their own characters that connect with people. You know, when you see someone, when someone looks at your character, if you're drawing like realistic characters, semi-realistic, even like a character like this realistic, and you're not doing like cartoon, like Sonic level cartoons or like Saturday morning type cartoons, you you could make a character that's like, they could be sci-fi, they could be fantasy, they could be whatever, but if you base them on like there's nothing wrong with basing a character on a trope or a stereotype if you depict them genuinely and with respect and with if you find like the good aspects to depict of someone, and if you're basing it off your reality. If you're doing a trope that you just know through the internet, that's not drawing what you know. I mean, like I live in the hood, so you know I draw people who live in the hood, and you know I when I make characters, I want people to look at them and be like, oh, I know that guy. There's a guy just like that around my way. You know what I'm saying? Because all the art feels so foreign. I don't know this girl. I don't know no girl with a creature like that. Like art doesn't have to be foreign, and it doesn't have to have the wow factor. The wow factor doesn't have to come from it being sci-fi and being so foreign in concept. It can be simple things. You can draw a bag of chips amazingly. You can paint a bag of chips that breaks someone's heart and makes them cry. It all depends on how you do it. You know, it's how intimate are you with the subject matter, and I think that's what people need to focus on instead of trying to draw cool stuff to get attention or to like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people drawing are like informed by like concept art, game design, sci-fi stuff, and all that stuff is great. But what about the stories? Where are we going to get our stories from? Because everyone's tired of the stories that are being told right now. And if nobody's drawing and creating IPs and stories from the down to earth perspective, where are they going to come from? Because I'm pretty sure Hollywood and all of the big entertainment industries have proven time and time again that they're not capable of creating these down to earth stories that people crave, that people love so much. So it's on the people, it's on me to bust my behind and get this IP out and keep making IPs, keep putting quality stuff out. And it's on you if you have the ability. If you think you have the talent and skill to create a good story and meaningful characters that people will like, then it's on you too. It's your responsibility to put it out there. It's not a job. It's not even a career really. I really want to have a career. That's what I'm working for. But if it never becomes a career, I'll still get my stories out there. So it's a career in that way that I just mean if it never becomes that it pays for my living and I become a super successful, because the comic industry isn't like that. Like I can't have expectations with the comic industry, because the comic industry, the audience is already so small and so divided. I can't expect to just get a share of the pie, because there ain't really no pie anyway. It's just crumbs. So I know I have to build a whole nother audience, find more audience of people that haven't been reading comics or don't read comics. You have to break all these stereotypes that people have in America about comics, and it's a lot of work. Right now making a hit comic doesn't mean nearly as much. Making a hit comic in America doesn't mean nearly as much as it used to. And it doesn't mean nearly as much as making a hit comic in Japan. So, I'm going on a little rant. I might keep this on. I might edit this out. But that's how I feel. I can't afford to have too much expectations with the comics. And right now, I have the time to really, put full-time effort into it. But that's not always the case. And so I take full advantage when I can to put as much effort as I can, but all I know is that if I make something real, something genuine, I'll have expressed myself genuinely to the best of my ability, and I won't and I haven't ever had regrets about that. If I was expressing something genuine, so I think artists need to focus on what it is they're trying to say, what it is they're trying to express. Some of us are more political, some of us are less political, some of us, are more philosophical, and all of those things are gonna play a part into like what type of art you make. And I don't know, maybe take some time to not look at art on the internet and only make your own art, or approach art in a different way. Use a different mediums. If you're trying to figure out the meaning of art for you, because the meaning of art is everything. Art is everything. It's such it's like the term love. It's been used so much. It's anything. It's anything you want to call it. It's anything you want to make it. It's like life. Life is anything you want to make it. Life is a B word. Whatever you want to make it, that's what it is. Life is the most precious gift. Whatever you want to make it, it is. That's just how it is. And so it's kind of the same with the AI. Like the people who are using AI to make it's gonna be whatever they want to make it. So we're gonna see all their fantasies. We're gonna see truly how they see the world, and how it's gonna show all about the people who use it. 'Cause I think a lot of people don't understand is you think you're using the AI, but the AI is using all of us. It's using, even if you don't use AI, it's using you. If you're an artist, if you put your work out there, the AI is using it, and a lot of artists are mourning the loss of their work to this AI. But if you're using AI and you're putting in prompts, the AI is taking all these prompts it's getting, and it's learning. You know, that's the way the AI could possibly learn how to make a banger, how to make, you know, how to connect with the human spirit, because it's learning all the things that people want to see. It's learning a lot about you. It's learning what you want to see, how you want to see it specifically. It's learning so many specifics of what humans want and want to create and what humans envision and want to imagine. And you know, the internet was already like that, and it was scary because there was, you know, companies that were collecting data, that are collecting data off the internet, and say, yo, they got a lot of knowledge about us and what we do. And that's one thing for a company or a person to be able to use that knowledge, but the AI is is not a person. They are, you know, and when I say that AI is learning, you know, it's also the company too. The company is also getting all that data of all the prompts, so they're collecting data in the same way that Google and such is, and learning about what types of weird stuff people want to see and how to market to people, which is invaluable data as well. Um, but yeah, I'm really on the tangent. I'm on the rant. I could talk about this for a long time, but now I'm getting tired. I've been talking so long. I'm probably gonna be quiet for a long time and work on this comic. We need to get the comic popping. Okay? So I'm gonna switch my screens over. Excuse me while I swap. Excuse me. Why isn't it? Hold on a second. Just gotta set this up. All right. So I'm back. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's your boy Wolvie. I'm back with another stream. We just did a reaction video. Um, Me and my 0 viewers. Uh, but uh, but yeah, we were talking about AI and AI art. My 0 viewers and I. um, but yeah, so I'm gonna continue the comic stream. We're gonna get back into it. I kind of got interrupted last stream. My friends came over, um, and I streamed for a little bit. They were playing Smash in the background. And my homie brought over a bunch of beats for this stream, so we get to play some new music. Um, it's never been played before. It's from my friend, who is talented, and I'll go play it. A bunch of it, and we're gonna get into it. Let me get my navigator tab open. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I gotta sort my desk out a little bit for a second, um, just because it's not set up for drawing right this moment. I was editing videos all day, all day. Um, all right, what do we got? So we left off. I was designing the villain. Excuse me. We left off. I was designing the villain, and we designed excuse me. We were designing the villain, and I was thinking of the plot, thinking of the story and stuff, and we came up with this guy. Oh, hold up, I gotta fix my tablet. Okay, we were working on this guy, and well, we drew this guy first. We drew him first. I was trying to draw like a materialistic guy. Then we drew this guy. And his teeth are like chrome or titanium or I don't know, something. Platinum. Something. But they're snaggle. See that snaggle tooth. Snaggle tooth chromium. Can I? There we go. We drew this guy. This is the same guy. I didn't like his face in this drawing. It was discouraging me. And then I drew this as well. This is right after I started getting distracted. My friends were being funny, and I was chatting with them, and so I was kind of just drawing a little bit on this and talking to them, and I think there was a lot of gaps in that stream where I wasn't doing much, and I fell asleep on stream. I swore I turned the stream off. I swear I ended the stream. I stopped recording, and I just put my computer to sleep and went to bed. And then I was like, why'd my screen just turn on? But I was too tired to get up and like mess with the computer. When I woke up, I checked YouTube on my phone, and it said I was live streaming still. So I did a 9-hour stream. That wasn't the way I wanted to do my first 9-hour stream, though. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking for. There's no one in here. There's literally zeros. Again, I'm kind of just doing this to record this stuff. So I'm just talking in case someone is listening, if someone watches this back ever. If you're watching this back in the future, hit that comment. Tell me what it's like. 'Cause I don't know which direction we going. Yeah, did the place blow up yet or not? Is the rock still floating? Is the rock still cooking? Is the rock still a feller? Is the rock a feller? Alright, so this is another character. This is a bag that talks. I had other drawings like on paper that I couldn't find, but it's a duffel bag. I hope I don't get copyrighted for the Nike tag. I gotta do my research and see how I can fit that in without getting, you know what I'm saying? I might make it a different type of duffel bag. But there's just something I like about the way the swoosh swoops over his eyebrows, and it just makes him look even more angrier. And this bag is an a-hole. What's the next step? So I did come up with some story for this villain character, and yeah, I have the general plot for this boy. So he finds this bag, and the bag talks, and they go on an adventure. bag doesn't really talk to other people, but whatever the contents of the bag is, other people seek it out a lot. I'm withholding details for spoiler reasons. I'm not trying to spoil nothing. There's no point in making a story if I'm gonna tell y'all the whole thing on stream. Um, I wish I could. Maybe I'll do like a Patreon or something that has like more in depth how I come up with the story and stuff. And I will do. And I have a basic scene. I have the 4-page scene that I want to make, and we're gonna see if we can't get it done tonight. I wanted to get it done yesterday night, but the homies came through, and yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I ain't mad at him. I was glad. Alright, what we gonna do? Should we color this one? Yeah, why not? So right now, this character is in like a janitor's costume. I don't know why I said costume. It's an outfit. It's not a costume. Why am I doing this? I'm over here drawing with the pencil, painting with the pencil. There we go. I was wondering why it's not the right colors. Now that I've been doing all these streams with and doing all the digital painting, I really kind of want to do my comic in color. But I don't get paid enough for that. So it's gonna be black and white. Maybe we'll do first chapter color or something. First couple pages color. my chat? Hold on. Where the heck is my chat? Can y'all tell I've worked with kids by the way I switch my language to not curse? Where the heck's my chat? Where the heck is my chat? Chaticus. Where's my chat? I mean, there's nobody in here, so it don't matter. Now the question is, how would I render these teeth in black and white? That is the true question. Because color is one thing. Well, that's why the colors are weird, because I use the multiply layer. That's why I don't like using filter layers. Multiply, or I just like using one layer, because it keeps all the colors the original color you picked. It's nice and easy to understand. Yeah, when you put the blue in there, it really does make the teeth look way better. Like, cause I'm drawing it with the reflecting blue, and if you don't show it, like these ones are all right. And I should be sketching more instead of like getting into colors, but I'm hype about colors right now because I'm starting. They're starting to click with me. I'm starting to get it. I'm not not a master, but they used to make no sense to me at all, and now they're starting to make sense a little bit. I'm starting at least to know what I'm looking at. Um, should I make a mission statement now that I'm like putting myself online and stuff? I don't know. I don't know what I'm on here for. Psych. I do. I'm trying to build a platform and find an audience so I can launch my comic. Um, so I can prove to y'all that so I can prove to y'all I can make a good comic, a enjoyable, entertainment comic. I really want to prove to the world that comics is top tier entertainment form. But that's a tall task. I'm just focusing on one project at a time. But yeah, I really just want to share the process of this creative process. I've been wanting to record my art process for a long time. I've been wanting to record my process for a long time, and it was always difficult when you're working at a desk with paper and stuff. It's like you gotta rig cameras around you, and you gotta charge them up and make sure they're charged for the duration. It's just so much. It always messed up my creative process. But with all this digital stuff, I can actually. It's so easy to record. It's like it's so easy to record. I forgot I was recording the other day. Good thing I wasn't on some Shannon Sharp time. I would have. That would have been bad. I was just asleep. I was passed out. I think I took that stream down. I'm not sure if I did. But I don't know. Maybe somebody heard me snore or something. I woke up to 2 new subscribers, so shout out to them. Hold on 1 second. Drop something. Alright, just drank a green tea, Arizona style, and I got a boba tea, canned boba tea, Thai, in the fridge. I got a can of Dr. Pepper lined up. That's the Bev lineup. Listen, I need the Bev lineup. I got ADD. I can't focus on a drawing. That's why I draw a bunch of drawings at one time. And so I have to keep a bunch of drinks to motivate myself. Because even now, trying to explain it, I've lost concentration. I need drinks to motivate myself to focus on what I'm doing. I set them as a mark, and I say once I get to this point or to this time, if I work hard until say 8 o'clock, let's make a goal. What you're gonna do? I'm gonna do the Dr. Pepper at 6:22. No, that's not. That's at 7. If we work till 7, we get Dr. Pepper. And because I'm addicted to sugar, it works. It makes me work. Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself like a child. And, ow. Damn. Never mind. Don't treat yourself like a child. As soon as I said that, my leg twitched or something and banged into the desk. It's like some type of omen or something. Just tweaked out. I'm having leg spasms. What's going on? See, this don't look like a villain. Maybe that's okay. Is that okay? Because I'm trying to redesign this guy. No, that's not okay. It's an alright drawing, though. It's not bad. Ooh. Ooh. I had an idea. I had a multiversal idea just now. Multiversal idea. I ain't gonna say it, though. Because there ain't nobody in here. take him. Let me find this reference. I'm referencing my comic so I can get character consistency. Um, I know I keep drawing the same nose. It probably seems like I'm one of those people that draws the same type of face over and over. But this is a character I already have worked out. I already designed. He's already in one of my comics. But I'm gonna rework him. And he has a similar silhouette. So this isn't gonna be a main character in the story. He's just like, he's in another story, and he might make an appearance in this story. He's a detective guy. But he's definitely not as scary looking. Excuse me. Most of my characters start in my sketchbook. Even to this day, a lot of my characters are old drawings from my sketchbook. I have a lot of characters I've made that I like haven't used yet or haven't got to really explore. I just drew them like, and that was it. His eyes are. Hold up. Alright, so his eyes are more square or more geometric and not so Slytherin. Really gotta get these subtle lines on the face right, or else it can throw stuff off. His eyes too far up. His jaw's not so sharp. Well, this part of his jaw. His chin is sharp, but his jaw is not that sharp. It's more like that. nose isn't meant to look like creepy, like broken bridge. Like his bridge is like really extruded from his eyes, but his isn't that bad. He's not supposed to. He's not like. He's not a villain or nothing. He's like. Well, you gotta read the comic. When it comes out. I have a goal in mind. I don't know. I want to see how things go first. But I have a goal set for myself when I get a certain amount of followers. I'll drop the comic. Um, Maybe I'll announce it once I get some followers and I'm not talking to absolutely nobody. I don't mind not talking. I don't mind talking to nobody. It's a pain, and I gotta respond to everybody and entertain people. Da da da. What's his beard like? Oh, he doesn't have a beard. Oh, oh, this guy's all. He's all sideburn. He's a burn boy. He's a burn. Oh, I forgot the most important part about him. Tripping. For a second, I thought you could. You could. For a second, I thought it was an option to change your brush size while you're moving, while you're drawing. mixture. See? See, I'm mixing. Okay. I was liking his hair, but not really liking his hair. And I think it's the mixture. You need to have some movement in there, but also those sharp points. But they can't just be straight to the sharp point. You know, you gotta have a little bit more variation. And then it starts to work a little bit better. It seems like. That's what this is looking like. Yeah, that looks way better than this one. I gotta figure out what shoes he's gonna wear. kind of shoes should he have? I gotta take a bathroom break real quick. I gotta take a bathroom break. 1 second. Back. I'm back. I don't know where's my chat. Can't see if you're chatting, but I'm back. Ba, 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 ba. Are we done lining this thing or not? Are we done lining this thing or not? Okay. Tell me what it do. Do what it do. After this, I'm gonna stream some more. get off screen. I'm gonna stream some more, stream some more. Why is this color not dark? I'm tripping. What's going on here? What's going on here? What is this? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. We're going with the desaturated. Alright, this is gonna be our definitive shot right here. This is our side view that we're gonna reference. I don't feel like doing a full character turnaround yet. So this is what it's gonna be. This is it. This is kind of a V1. I'm gonna color it and everything. Maybe I shouldn't color it. I think maybe I'm just gonna do black and white. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I can't wait to start working on the actual comic part, pages and stuff, because that's when I can really start chatting and getting into the nitty gritty. How I break down pages, thumbnails, layouts, composition, spacing, timing, all that. That's the best part for me. It's the part that makes sense. We're gonna do this light source. Just ambient light. got 30 more minutes till we take a break. Excuse me. I'm just on here streaming because I want to make wholesome content. Just guy drawing. I'm just a nobody guy drawing random stuff. I'm not trying to sell nothing. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping though. I need to play the music. Alright, I'm sorry. I forgot the music. See, that's why I need viewers. Like at least if once I get to like 2-3 viewers, they can let me know to put the music on, because that's part of the vibe. That's part of what I'm trying to do, is like with these long streams, you got some good music playing, or any music at all, makes a big difference. You know, someone can watch along and draw with me, and also have some music playing too, and hear what I'm saying. Da da da, dee 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 doo doo. All right, that's not music. Where is the? Yeah, so my friend Shiloh dropped off a bunch of beats yesterday, and I'm gonna play them. I don't know how I can play them like all. I'm just gonna play all of them. Y'all hear the music? Alright. I didn't even mean to color it. I meant to do it in black and white. See how hype I am on colors right now. I'm gonna do a tutorial on making sharp hairlines soon. Pretty soon. I just found a new method just now. It's almost time for a break. Whew. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna color the rest of them. I will, but I'll do it regular. Joint is scary. That's crazy, yeah. Okay. Don't really want to color much more. I'm not trying to get carried away with this. I need to get onto the pages. I'm gonna do the shoes too. Why? I keep saying, I'm not gonna color it over there. There you go. I'm just gonna color everything. said the YouTube Premium price is gonna increase by 44%. If that happens, yo, I gotta get off. I guess I don't. I mean, I don't really use Premium. I just got it. Alright, it's time for a break. Enjoy the tunes while I'm going. Before I go on break, let's just organize. Okay. I'm out of here. I'll be back in a second. Hello, hello, I'm back. I'm back. I had to go to the poppy store. Took so long. Everybody was taking and all these girls were making fun of me. Excuse me. It's kind of hot tonight. All night long, like I said. Have I ever disappointed you? Alright, I just loaded up on another red drink. Just in case. I just loaded up on another. We need an extra push. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. I'm back. This is my beverage. I got this bubba tea from the corner store. It's got it's in a can. And so far, every time I've opened them, I've forgotten to shake them up. So I never get any of the bubble because it's all at the bottom. But it's Thai tea flavor, so it's pretty good. It's alright. I had to go take this break and reload before the stores closed. Let me just check if I got any YouTube views. Oh, I got updates. No, those aren't new. Okay, we got 8 views on the short. I'm just checking my analytics. We're on a slow rise. Wait, it says this one got 215. Wait, what? Okay. We got 900 impressions. That's not bad. You gotta think of it humbly. Like, that means my work, 900 people saw my work. That's pretty good. In 3 days. In 3 days, I got to show my work to 900 people. Okay. So I'm looking at my analytics. It says pretty much half of my views are from YouTube showing them, and half of them are from people looking for this type of stuff. Okay. I'm getting most of my traffic from channel pages. And then the next most from YouTube search. Okay. Right now we have a bunch of live streams, but not enough videos. We're gonna get the videos out. We'll get back to editing tomorrow. Let's look at the audio. Okay. Let's look at the shorts. Why does it say that? Says I got 240 views on my one short, but it's not updated on the rest of the pages. I kind of knew the Blade one was gonna be my first short with some type of movement, because it's on trend. It's on trend. All right, let's get back to work. I'm gonna look at some reference. I'm trying to find a file with all my reference. There it is. One second, I'm just getting my all right. So what was I planning to do? Oh, yeah, we have to design this guy. We'll finish designing him. We're gonna do a straight view. kind of a straight view, but it's kind of crooked. think this character's a little too extreme for the story role I have in mind for him. I don't know, it's hard to balance like how, you know, you want your characters to look intense and crazy, but my story takes place in the real world, so it's like there's certain stuff that's a little, you know, it has to be somewhat believable. I think this guy might need to be a little pudgier. Let's do another one. He still just looks like a bouncer. He looks like any bouncer, I ain't gonna lie. He doesn't really look scary or nothing. Maybe the clean shaven look will make him scary. Yeah, he'll be like, this is really Wilson Fisk. With a beauty mark? I don't know. How did we go from this to this? He kind of looks like The Rock. Left flip. It doesn't really have to be scary. It just has to be annoying. This guy is like henchman status. Maybe if he still has some hair, that'll make him kind of less bouncerous. Just light hair. It's the sunglasses, but I think I gotta take the sunglasses off. Oh, I like that. That makes him look like weird. Because he's a pawn shop owner. He has to look the part. Yeah. But make him even more pudgy. I think this is our guy. Yeah, maybe he's still a little too big chin. There we go. Now he's like, I don't know, he's just egg-headed. He's extremely egg-headed. I don't know, I kind of missed the beard. What's that? strange beard. It's gonna look. I'm gonna try to render it so it looks like it's drawn on. Okay. Let's see what a profile of this guy could look like. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a hack for doing profile shots. It's not really a hack. Anybody could do it. Everybody does it. It's not new. Take them down here. Oh there, buddy. That's not it. Take them down here. Bing. And then you can just go draw some lines to indicate the head, top of the head, bottom of the head, eyes, nose, mouth. Top of the head, bottom of the head, eyes, nose, mouth. And then I'm gonna do my thing. This guy's nose is hella big. What's the occasion? They out here lighting off fireworks. Okay. I don't know how much of a. He's not gonna be a fatty, but you know. Okay. The next part is the thumbnailing. I'm gonna open a new canvas for that. And we're gonna try to do it all in an hour. It's some type of pawn shop scene. I actually might have to do part of this part off stream because I haven't figured out exactly what happens in the scene, and I need to think through it, and I don't want to spoil stuff by accident. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the stream quick, and then we're gonna hop back on once we get the general plot of the scene.